The matchup between two of the top-ranked 4A teams in the state of Texas. Coming off just their fourth loss of the season, the number 10 Sulphur Springs Wildcats are looking to get back into the win column and will also be looking away to put away their third-ranked team of the year already. For the number 22 Bullard Panthers, they're red hot, winning 9 of their last 10 games and looking to add arguably their most impressive win of their season to their resume. Who will walk away with a win in this marquee matchup?
Thank y'all so much for joining us live on Front Porch News and Chad's Media. Those of you that have been hanging out with us already this year, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your very first time, I'm Tyler Linden. I'm joined, as always, of course, by my partner, Grayson McClure. Grayson, what's going on, man?
It's good to be back.
It's very good to be back.
Our first Boys game in a month?
Yeah.
About a month. At
since
least
the
close
tournament.
To a month. Yeah.
And, of course, as you said, we've got a great matchup tonight. Two top 25 teams. You've got Sulphur Springs, who, depending on what poll you go by, is number 10 in the state, and then you've got Bullard, number 22. They're 13-3. They've won 9 of their last 10 games. I mean, this is going to be a really good matchup, or it looks like one on paper.
Yeah, and you and I both watched some of Bullard and obviously a lot of Sulphur Springs, and it honestly, from my eyes, it looks like a toss-up. Both teams play. They try to play fast. There's a lot of man defense going on. Each team has like 3 dudes that's kind of like their dudes.
Right.
It seems both teams score a lot. Both teams don't give up a lot of points. I believe, what's the point differential? At Sulphur Springs, it's like plus 18.
Yes,
and Bullard's plus 20.
Yeah, on average, Sulphur Springs winning most of their games by 18 points, Bullard by 20. And for anyone wondering, we've still got the JV game going on right now. There's a couple minutes left in that one. We'll throw up the scoreboard on that. But, we've got a great pregame show for you. We're going to get into all of that. Like you said, we're going to look at both teams. But we also want to tell all of y'all to stick around because we're going to tell you about the sponsors who make all of this possible, starting with our good friends over at iFocus. Here at Chad's Media, we want to make sure that you get to see all of the action. So do our friends at iFocus Vision Care. They provide the highest quality of optometry care as well as a full range of optometry services. iFocus is also very accommodating as they accept a number of insurance plans. Give them a call at 903-439-2020 or visit them at 1100 Mockingbird Lane. If you're looking to enhance your vision, call them today. Again, they offer a full range of optometry services and optical eyewear. All right, Grayson, so let's start out by looking at our opponents tonight because we know Sulphur Springs pretty well. We could talk about them for a while. So why don't we start with our opponent, the number 22 ranked Bullard Panthers.
The Bullard Panthers, there's a lot of strengths, but there's also some very visible weaknesses. They do play man defense, and oftentimes on their defense, they kind of get lost. They don't seem to communicate well, at least on film. That is, I noticed that when teams cut hard, it's open just about every single time. So if our guys, which we haven't done a great job at, if we cut hard without the ball, you're going to get easy buckets at the brim.
Now, that being said, that kind of works out for Bullard because, like you said, that's not something that Sulphur Springs has done a lot of this year.
Right. And I think that's a testament to, obviously, we're not going to stay on Sulphur Springs too long right here, but we don't really have an offense. Like, there's no system, so therefore we kind of are easy to guard. So that's very good for a team who doesn't play great defense, really.
Absolutely.
And with Bullard, the thing that I think we'll have a big advantage on, they don't close out good at all. So I think that's going to be big for guys like Parker, Theo, who has a long first step, Branson, who is great at reading closeouts, and also Cordic. Cordic has a big first step if he reads it really quick and correctly.
Well, and we've seen him start to shoot more threes.
Yes.
And I think that will help a lot because, like you said, even though they have struggled with the offense, one thing that they are doing is getting open threes. And I think, like you're saying, for a team that doesn't close out that well, that could play in their favor.
Right. Obviously, I've mentioned a few weaknesses.
They've got some strengths as well.
They got some strengths that really do scare me. And that number one strength is one guy, Garrett Knuckles.
Yes.
He is probably their main bullet point of this team. This guy can really play. He can jump. He can shoot the rock. He handles the ball. He handles pressure perfectly. He makes the right reads and passes. You could tell that similar to Branson, how Branson kind of controls the pace of the game. That's who Garrett Knuckles is. That's number 10 for the Bullard Panthers.
From the bit of film that we've gotten to see, he really is a do-it-all guy. I mean, I was watching from one of their most recent games. He got a steal, and he's kind of leading the charge, but there are a couple defenders right there with him, and he goes up, and I'm like, okay, here's a layup, and he dunks on both of these players. There were a ton of times a catch-and-shoot three or a three on the dribble. I mean, he can kind of do a little bit of all of it, and he's a great guy to run your offense. Yeah, absolutely. And with this team, they run a very 7 seconds or less offense, and that can be very bad. They can go wrong in high school basketball, but if you're able to score over 70 points a game like they have in their wins, that's when it's so deadly. And he's a guy that he's so good at it because he can do everything. And they don't really seem to have like a system offensively, but they do run sets. And they run sets for number 10. They try to get number 1 open, but they run a lot of sets to number 3. That's Lane Alexander, who can really shoot. They're going to run, like you said, a lot of sets. And it again, just in the film that you and I have been able to watch, he gets wide open. If you leave him wide open, he is going to hit it. Think, if you're a Sulphur Springs fan, you think of somebody like Branson who does hit his open threes. Lane Alexander is, from what I've seen anyway, and of course the highlights are the highlights. But yes, great open shooter. And he's very good at reading. He's also very good at reading the defense, and they're very good at manipulating. When I was watching film, it was kind of hard to tell when they were running a set. I'd have to rewind it, watch again, and figure out, oh, wait, they're running this elevator. It's so disguised. So they do a good job at that. And I think those two guys, like I said, number 1, Owen Thompson, he's very good in transition. But number 3, number 10 are very, very scary. And they're two guys that every high school coach in the state of Texas, they want guys like them on their team. That's why I think this game can really be a toss-up. I think so as well. Now, the main thing I'm hoping to see from Sulphur Springs here tonight is coming off just their 4th loss of the season. I want to see them really bounce back from that. That game Friday night, even though we weren't able to broadcast it, I was there and I watched it and covered it and everything, and they could not have lost that game. Right. But unfortunately, they were down the entire game. They were down by 11 points early in the 4th quarter. Now, they did have a great quarter to come back and get themselves into it. Came down to the final shot, and really they had multiple chances there in the final minute. But I really, earlier in the season, it's fine to drop games like that, but how do you bounce back from that? And I think you need to bounce back with the kind of game that I know they can have. Right, and here's the biggest thing is I think we have to take it one game at a time, because I think, we were ranked very high. We're still ranked top 10. We're ranked number 10 in the state of Texas in 4A. At the end of the day, that ranking means nothing in terms of when you get to February. So if we're worried about rankings and a ranked team that we're playing, that's where you start getting hurt. So I think these guys, they got to stick their head. And right tonight, we got a couple guys out tonight. But I think if we can keep our head into each game specifically, I think we made an emphasis to prepare for this game. So I agree with you. I think tonight, bouncing back, I think this bounce back win or loss can be a very huge indicator on how the season will go. I think so as well. So as y'all can tell, Wildcats are out here on the floor. They are starting to get ready. There are 9.5 minutes on the clock. And I told y'all we were going to tell you more about our pregame sponsors, so we're going to do exactly that. We're going to tell you about our friends at Discount Wheel and Tire. Discount Wheel and Tire Sulphur Springs offers a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more size into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats for over 25 years. About 8.5 minutes before we get started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have a special guest join us here for the remainder of the pregame show. But first, we want to get a quick word from some of our sponsors.
Hey Wildcat Nation, my name's Rebecca McDaniel. You may already know me. I grew up in Hopkins County. I'm so excited to announce that I've joined the Alliance Bank team. Community banks are critical to hometowns, and our hometown is growing. As a community bank lender, I truly strive to know my customers' businesses. When I take on a relationship with a customer, we're a team, and from that point forward, it's my job to help them win. So give me a call, stop by, or reach out through alliancebank.com. Let's win together.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all we had a special guest joining us, and we do. We have former Sulphur Springs Lady Cat, Addison Cadell. Addison, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
So we're very excited to have you here. Obviously, it's basketball season. We are, having a lot of fun broadcasting. I got Grayson joining me here, but in a few months, you may or may not be joining me for some games, huh?
Maybe.
We would love that. I'm curious, you're at
UTD.
UTD, thank you. I knew the answer to that. I've said it 1,000 times. But how are you enjoying it?
I'm really loving it so far. We had a great fall season, and we're really excited for the spring.
Can you kind of tell us, for people out there wondering, there's younger girls in Sulphur Springs hoping to be the next Addison Cadell. What's that first semester really like?
You're all in all the time. It's go, go, go until you can't anymore. It's early morning waits and late nights at the field. You really just have to be as ready as you possibly can, and it really shows you if you love your sport or not, that's for sure.
Now I gotta ask, obviously, we're hyped for you and everything you were doing. We miss that you're not here, but what are you most looking forward to getting to be on this side of things? Obviously, Sulphur Springs has dropped down to 4A. A lot of your former teammates are still on the team. What are you hoping to see from them this year?
I'm super excited for it. I think it's going to be a great year. They have Crimson Bryant coming back, a couple of really great names coming back, Katie Carter's coming back. I think I'm most excited just to see them play, see them come together as a team. We had a couple of losses last year from the seniors, and for them to drop down to 4A and have a new year, it's going to be really exciting to see what they can do.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what Crimson can do at that level. I believe she had a ridiculous, I want to throw a number out, so don't even want to be wrong, but the amount of strikeouts she had last year was ridiculous. I can't wait to see what she does at the 4A level.
Yeah, I think she was averaging like 10 a game.
Right. Now, I'm thrilled to tell people, if she had less than 10, it was like, oh, that's an off night.
I know, right? Yeah.
I will say, so I always ask this to people who graduate. So Coach Murillo, you're obviously, for those who don't know, you played varsity softball all 4 years, started all 4 years. Really good, obviously you're a college fan. But so Coach Murillo is obviously your coach and still is the coach. How much of an impact did he make to you and to others?
I think Murillo's impact really happened a lot behind the scenes. He was more of a, I'm going to support you in everything that you do, in the classroom, in your home life. And I think that was really the impact that he had, was just being able to connect with the girls on a deeper level and really be a part of their lives. And I think that made him more of an impact on everything.
Wait, no, we still got a little under 5 minutes. Of course, we got the scoreboard up. Y'all can see that now. But Addison, let's get your expertise on this. What are you hoping to see tonight from the Wildcats?
Hopefully a Wildcat win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, a couple more things we want to get to the pregame show. We got to hear some more words from our sponsors, which we're about to do right now. But again, Addison, we want to say thank you for joining us, and we can't wait to see you summer and spring.
Real quick, we do have you wearing a new sweater, wearing a new sweater, and Addison wearing a new sweater. We got new Cats Media merch.
We do.
Oh, I guess you hit up the social media.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess.
You get some.
We're great salesmen over here.
Yeah.
Again, Addison, thank you so much for joining us. And bro, in a few months, hopefully, we'll get to see much more often. And I'll get to trade him in for you, which is a great trade by anyone's imagination.
Healthcare for my father was the easiest decision. When they asked me who I wanted, I want Marcy. We have been so pleased with Amethyst. My father has been pleased. My answer to you is call Amethyst. They will be there for you, night, day. They're incredible.
Hi, I'm Marcy with Amethyst Healthcare. Call us today for first-class care in the comfort of your home.
Grace, a little over 3 minutes before we get started here tonight. Again, we were kind of breaking down, each of these teams. But there were a couple stats that really stuck out to me. And even though Bullard is a team that scores a ton of points, a lot of the time they're doing it in a blowout. I've noticed Sulphur Springs averages almost 68 points per game in their wins. They average 64 points per game in general. Bullard has only allowed that 3 times this year, but in 2 of those 3 they lost. They have a hard time, it feels like, to me, keeping up with a team that can score that heavy.
Yeah, they do. And I think that is a testament of their offense too. Because the thing is they take a lot of bad shots because it's 7 seconds left. So they're taking really quick bad shots. So if they take those bad shots, it can possibly lead to a lot of defensive rebounds. And as we've discussed, they're not great at defense. So that's when they're giving up a lot of those points in that transition in the half court as well. But it's just scary with this team though. If they're making shots, they're very obviously 9 out of the last 10. They're very, very hard to beat. So I don't know if you had to pick a money line tonight.
Ooh. I think
Sulphur
Springs
minus 3.5 spread.
I'll go with Sulphur Springs in this one.
Okay.
I think, maybe this is me being optimistic. I don't know. But I think, like I kind of mentioned earlier, this is an opportunity for them to really bounce back from a game that I don't think they should have lost the other night.
Yeah, and I do agree with that. I just get scared because we started off so hot, but we didn't really play anybody.
Yes, that's true. I mean, you do have 2 ranked wins already, but neither of those teams are ranked anymore.
Right. So this this team is ranked. That's why I think that this game can really be a big indicator on this season. And I don't want to judge the season off this past Friday or anything like that,
right,
or the tournament losses. I think losses are very valuable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, if they barely squeak by and win that last game, you're probably not taking a lot from it. But the fact that you did lose, I think now that is an opportunity for you to really take a step back and look at, okay, why didn't we win that game?
Right.
What did we do wrong? We are about to get the starting lineups and everything. For those of you who are always with us, you obviously know how this goes. If you're new, obviously, if they do the national anthem tonight, Grayson and I will step away for half a second, but then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night.
We don't.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like they will be doing the national anthem here tonight. So again, we're going to take a quick second.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Megan Shaver, ladies and gentlemen, as always, does a tremendous job with the national anthem.
And now the matchup you've all been waiting
intro.
Starting lineup for Bullard, number 1, Thompson. Number 3, Alexander. Number 5, Brandon. Number 10, Knuckles. Number 30, Tress. And now your starting lineup for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Senior guard, number 2, Branson. Number 3, DJ Wilkerson. Senior guard, number 5, Malachi Miles. Senior guard, number 20, Parker Winslow. And forward, senior 23,
Okay, Grayson, looking at the screen here, we gotta talk about it. Cordrick Turner just recently made a huge decision for him in his career, committed to Ouachita Baptist University. Congratulations to Cordrick.
He's going to be, I mean, it was only a matter of time before, I mean, we knew in his 8th grade year that this dude was going to go play college basketball, same with Parker, same with Branson. He's gonna be awesome in college. He's been awesome this season. And one thing to mention about him, he's already got 10 double-doubles this season. He's almost averaging a double-double. That's almost top 3 since 2017. Victor Iwakora's number 3 with 14 double-doubles.
Very quickly working his way into the record
he's very
books.
close, and it's not even near the end of the season. So definitely going to see
Miles
that.
is making the jump.
Wow. And he wins it. Okay, they're going to redo it.
There's a first for everything. Malachi.
We got Knuckles with the ball.
Almost a quick turnover to get started. I'm excited to see what this young man can do. About to say, we're about to find out.
Quick shot.
Oh, what a save. And Knuckles with a steal already. Showing he can do it on both the offense and the defensive end. Malachi, the one going to guard him tonight. Or the one who's going to start off guarding him anyway.
Yeah, it looks like
now this is some tight defense we're seeing from the Wildcats
very
right
tight.
now.
You can tell they're very locked in, which is big. After the tough loss
from deep. So he has taken both of the shot attempts so far, but I think if I'm Bullard, I'm okay with him taking as many attempts as he feels like. Wildcats going to see if they can get on the board for the first time. Branson. That's 2 rebounds already for Malachi Miles. See, this is where I would like to see them slow things down.
Right. Well, the problem is, again, there's not really. If I was Shaver, I'd run so many pick and rolls.
A lot of pick and rolls with
Branson and
Cordrick. Yeah. And Parker as well. Yeah.
And here you got to get it to the other side. It's staying over to the left side, and that's when it gets easy to guard.
And Cordrick is going to draw the foul.
Real quick while I'm shooting these free throws, let me tell you about the Way Bible Church and how they want to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch their live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Find a place to belong at TWBC. Visit them at 674 FM 2560 in Sulphur Springs, Texas.
Korchak with a pair of free throws to get us started here tonight. And that's a great pass.
Beautiful pass.
And those are two of the players that we had talked about looking out for.
Yep.
Owen Thompson, he finds Lane Alexander there.
Looks like they're going to run. Okay, so
over to DJ.
do like the shot. Malachi really bad.
Once again, trying hustling for that board. Bullard's got a very Kansas uniform look, don't they?
I think it is Kansas.
It does look like they're older ones. Malachi with another rebound. The kid is fighting out there.
And Malachi, although very limited in size compared to everyone else on the court, his season high in rebounds in a game is 12.
Yeah.
He will fight for those rebounds.
Parker
knocks it down.
Parker with it. Knock it down the first three of the game. You know, Parker not a fantastic three-point shooter, but he has, I feel like, gotten better. And I think knowing that he will take them makes him that much more dangerous for opposing teams.
Yeah, you know, he started off the year with like 11%.
Pass. Great pass.
They're going to call travel. Close call. I think it was the right call, though.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, you know, Parker started out at 11% on the year, and he's already bounced up to 30% from three already, and it just keeps rising. That's a great sign for Sulphur Springs, considering we really only have one shooter. I don't really like that call. Refs love to call if you try to tip it from the other side of the body. No matter what, they're going to call it.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
I've never really understood that one. Why is that?
It doesn't make any sense, because to me that looked very, very clean. We're going to call travel there.
Travel.
Great defense by Korchak.
Yeah, Korchak, not that he ever wasn't, but he's really become a force on both ends of the ball.
Here we got some action going on offense. Looks like a motion.
Malachi Miles. I like that. Very aggressive drive there for Malachi.
Right.
You know, you're putting in all this work to get all these rebounds and everything. My turn to get a bucket. And Parker with a steal too. We're going quickly now. Good pass.
Great pass and a so close. Great pass from Korchak though.
Oh, absolutely.
We're getting
He may have sold that one a little bit. Sometimes you gotta fight for the call, man. Sometimes you gotta fight for the call. Well, we gotta say, I want to tell you about our friends over at Clayton Homes. Clayton Homes in Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, their team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit ClaytonofSulphurSprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Alexander missing his first two.
Something about fouling on a three feels so much bigger. It's one extra shot, but it feels.
Yeah.
It's the third and final one to go. 7-3. And another backdoor pass. DJ just not able to get to that one. Now I halfway thought that may have been kind of tipped off
I
the
did think it
defender
was
or
a
something,
little
but
tipped.
Parker seemed to think so after he threw it.
Yeah. But great cut by DJ. Great, and it was open.
Yeah. Great cut, great pass.
And again, that's one thing I said. If you cut hard tonight, you're going to get a lot of easy open passes.
So far, that has been correct. We've seen it in transition and in the half court. Over to.
That's what can happen. If you're Sulphur Springs, if you do want to get into a 1-2-2 or a 2-1-2, any type of trap defense, after that first trap, if they pass out of it, you got to recover fast. And Branson knocks it down.
Answer back with a three of his own. And man, he has really been heating up from behind the three-point line lately. Knuckles, this is going to be a three-point shootout out here. DJ fighting for the rebound. Bullard gets it back up. And the offensive putback. It's a two-point game, Grayson.
Great job by Branson now. I think you could be a little more patient on that.
Yeah.
Maybe not the first pass of the possession. Great job on Malachi.
And I wonder if that's a result of how quickly Bullard wants to play. Do you feel that like, oh, we're going fast now?
Yes, and that's a big thing. That's what Branson, that was kind of uncharacteristic of Branson because he's good at saying you want to play fast. I'm not going to play like you play. I'm playing my game.
Yeah, we spent all of last year crediting him for that.
That's another one. That's automatic, Tyler.
It is. That is automatic. Second three of the night already for Branson Lynn. I love watching Malachi Miles play defense.
I mean, he is playing incredibly hard tonight. Great recovering, though.
Oh!
Yeah, and Alexander, that makes 9 for Alexander.
Oh, 9 already, okay. So he's got 9 at the 13. We're all tied up, 13-13. And again with the back door. Branson Lynn again. Branson Lynn! He can't miss. Lane Alexander and Branson Lynn having a shootout. Another rebound for Cordrick. 40 seconds left here in the first. Chance to make it a two-possession game here.
Oh, wow.
That's a heat check.
Definitely a heat check.
Sometimes you feel it, man. You gotta let it fly.
Oh, beautiful move. Beautiful.
What a spin.
Beautiful move by Thompson. That's what he does best, is getting out there and making those reads there.
5 seconds. All right, into the first quarter, 16-15. Grayson will start to recap what we saw there in the first quarter, but first I want to tell you about Alliance Bank. Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs or give them a call at 903-885-2187.
Or you can just use their app.
Yeah.
Their app's easy to use. I use it every day.
It is.
So.
It is. Also, while we have a second, tell you about our friends over at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost to you. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Vinks Pest Control, experts who care. 16-15 so far.
It's a great game. It's a high-scoring game from teams who can both really score the ball. Of course, Branson Lynn and Lane Alexander, they're the show of the night so far.
They are.
They're going back and forth. This is fun basketball. This is fun Christmas time basketball.
It is. And I got to give credit. Again, we were talking about this earlier. Branson, we've always known him to be a solid three-point shooter, but last year it just wasn't quite there. This year, he's shooting about 36% from three, and at the rate it's going, it's going to go up.
That's automatic, Tyler. Again,
3 for 4.
Automatic. That's what, and you know, I criticize Shaver a lot for that, of not running more actions to Branson.
Yeah, I mean, he's such a good, they're answering right back. And we're going to get our first timeout
Good
of the game
timeout.
already.
I agree with that. That's happened way too many times. But again, yeah, I criticized Shaver for that, for not running actions to Branson. And right out of the first quarter, they come and run an elevator for Branson, which is perfect.
Yeah, it's tricky because Branson is such a good ball handler. He's such a good playmaker, and he really is the leader of your offense in that sense. So you do want the ball in his hands. But again, when you have that good of a shooter, someone who's that good of a catch-and-shoot guy,
Right.
yeah, I'm with you. You've got to find ways to get him open,
Yes,
get him
especially-
some catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Especially when you have guys like Malachi and DJ who really take care of the ball. That if you can just get it to them
Right.
and run a play and get it back to Branson,
Yeah,
that's
and
all you need.
And a Parker even, because he's so
And Parker,
dangerous
yes.
that he can score for himself. Not that
Right,
Malachi
right.
and DJ can't, but he does so at a higher rate. He, for a long time, was leading the team in points per game.
Great
Good pass by Cordrick. Theo for three. Theo! The sophomore.
And obviously Theo, this is a bounce back night for him too. He had a rough.
Yeah, he did,
game
especially
last
down
night.
the stretch last time. Wow!
Knuckles gets on the board.
That man, once he gets past the volleyball line, you just got to guard him. Garrett Knuckles might be a little bit of a product of the Steph Curry effect. Just pull up from wherever.
Yeah, and again, there's games like that. That kind of scares me because when guys hit shots like that, when guys like him hit shots like that, that's
Right.
when they get going.
Yeah, especially someone who's getting those shots for themselves. Parker almost able to finish there.
And while he's going to the line, I'll tell you all about Bulkley Truckling. They're based in Brashear, has earned a reputation as highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay, as well as flexible hours, and they're also very accommodating to your schedule as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today.
Parker unable to get either one of them to go. It's one of the few flaws with his game. I mean, Parker shoots literally 54% from the field, but
Right.
unfortunately only 66% from the free throw line.
It was Branson another
again.
auto.
If he had hit that one, I was going to ask if your record is in
Yeah,
jeopardy.
he's already got 4 tonight, so this definitely could be a record-breaking night. Man,
So is that 4 of
That
6,
would be
4 of
awesome.
7?
4 of 7, 4 of
It's got to
7
be
for
on a
the
night
night.
where you and I are broadcasting.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. Again,
My
there it
God.
is. Just like I've mentioned,
Garrett Knuckles.
when you hit a shot like that, they get hot. And this team is a very streaky team.
That gives them the lead, 24-22. McCall and Rollison out there.
The pass
There
by
you go.
Rollison.
And that's a tough place to finish from if you're Cordrick.
And this is probably the longest that Cordrick went without a field goal attempt.
Yes, I was
This is
gonna.
his first attempt.
I was gonna say this is the exact opposite of Friday night's game because in that one, Cordrick had
yeah.
13 points in the first quarter, but didn't score much for the rest of the game. And McCollum with a turnover, or forcing a turnover rather.
Oh, great
Theo
shot
gets
on
it.
McCollum.
What hustle from Theo McKelvey. That's 5 quick points already for Theo. The sophomore's coming up big tonight. And you know, I think...
There it is to 3. Alexander.
And it is a foul on McCollum.
You're saying there, Tyler?
So what I was saying is I think if you're Sulphur Springs, you try to turn this into your favor. A team that wants to go that fast, they're going to continue to go that fast. When the momentum's on your side, let them keep playing that fast and kind of let that energy feed towards you.
Right. I agree.
While he's shooting his free throws, I want to tell you about our friends in Emory, and that is Hooten's Hardware. They feature brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Still, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on East Linden Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootenstill.com.
That does bring Alexander to double digits. He might even have more than 10.
Yeah.
That is, I got 11, but again, it's hard to
Yeah, it's
keep
hard
up with
to.
everybody's stats, so, but. It was a little too crowded.
A little bit. Finds Porter down there, though. There you go, big man. The big fella, Cordrick Turner, finding his way to the free throw line.
With Parker getting his third dime
Already, yeah.
of the night.
Again, huge congratulations to Cordrick, who recently committed to OBU. It's a fun little town, man. I went and played baseball at Henderson State, which is right there in Arkadelphia, big rivalry. And he is joining a tradition of a lot of former Sulphur Springs and Hopkins County people that have gone to either Henderson State or OBU. I got to cover the basketball team while I was there, and I can tell you he is going to kill it in the Great American Conference.
Branson doing a great job of staying attacked for three. That's what you got to do, is don't leave him. You want those other guys to beat you. Trust your guys to guard their man, and you stick with Alexander.
Good
Wow,
pass.
wow.
Robinson. Wildcats back in the lead. Great assist there from Branson Lynn and a great
Used
three.
his body, man. He again just using his body to Branson is too good.
And that's why it's hard to use him off ball.
Oh man, he's incredible. I mean, if he's 6'5", he's top 100 in the nation.
Oh, absolutely. He's going somewhere huge. Owen Thompson. What a shot. This is the most entertaining game we've gotten to cover so far.
Yeah, this is
Another
very
great
high
pass.
scoring.
Theo
Everybody's
McKelvey.
hitting shots.
Have yourself a night. That's already 8 points for Theo. Another assist for Branson, of course. I had that right? 8 points.
And there's 8 points, 3 for 3 in the night, 2 for 2 from the three.
He's going to go for it again.
Give me another bucket. Like the hustle there by Branson.
So something I feel like I've noticed about Branson, he'll get off to these really hot starts scoring-wise, and then before you know it, because I think he's drawing that much attention to himself, he stops taking shots and he's just dishing it out.
Yeah, and man, that works perfectly if your guys are hitting shots as well like they are tonight.
Dude, we're grabbing ourselves again.
We are. And while we're in this timeout, I'll tell you about Jones Custom Structures. They offer a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouse, barndominiums, covered areas, and barns. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to see how they can meet any of your building needs. Also, don't forget, Tyler's getting really, really cold. This week's about to get really, really cold.
It is. This weekend's about to be unbearable. You're going to need some of that firewood.
It is. That firewood and Jones Custom Structures can get that for you. So stay warm this winter. Call Jones Custom Structures.
That could end up being a lifesaver this weekend, man.
It's going to be ridiculous.
Again, for those of you that need that email for the firewood, jonesfirewood@yahoo.com. Wildcats leading by 3. If you ask me how the rest of this game's going to go, I have no idea.
Man, yeah, again.
Oh, that's huge.
I will say, and this is a very odd line. I don't think we've really even seen this lineup. Branson, Malachi Miles, McCollin, Theo McKelvey, and Cordrick. It's very, very odd with Parker, and that is due to Theo Felides being out. He should be back next game. They are going to call that foul on Cordrick. They're going to get back in a man defense here. And as you see, they're trying to run action to Alexander for Bullard, number 3.
Cordrick with the rebound.
It's his 3rd of the night.
That is going to be,
Kind of a weird timeout.
yeah, a little bit. And
You
that,
didn't seem like in trouble. I mean, I know
No,
it is a
because
troubling
even if-
situation, but
yeah, even if you do turn the ball over there, pretty much your whole team's
Yeah,
over here.
yeah,
You're back on defense already.
yeah.
Which I will say, that was Theo who kind of coughed the ball up there. He's having a great night so far.
He is, yeah.
What, 8 points already, I believe?
8 points,
3
3
for 4
for
from the field, 2 for 2 from 3. Theo's only problem that I've noticed, and again, you kind of saw it late in the game on Friday night, is just sometimes just having a hard time staying within himself. Staying
Yeah.
controlled is
Well-
the word I think I'm looking for.
Yeah, and the thing with him, is he can be very valuable, but he has the worst assist turnover ratio on the team. If you're a guy coming off the bench, you can't have that. So he's got to improve that throughout the year, which I think he will. He's a sophomore.
Right.
It takes experience.
Crazy
so-
amount of talent. And as you
Right.
see already, I mean, having a great night, 8 points already. Someone that can score from deep, can drive.
Cordrick's got to seal his guy a little better there.
Great bucket. And this one's going by fast, just 2 minutes left in the half.
That was a good read by Parker. He was going to backdoor there, which would have been wide open.
You keep mentioning that. I mean, you're right. That was a great call on your point. Because anytime they've done that,
Another
they have.
elevator for Branson.
It's tough. Porter says, I
Beautiful
got
spin.
this. Got this. Pushing the lead back to 3. And we're going the other way.
They're calling that tonight. They're calling it on the offensive end.
Yeah, it
Tonight.
feels like that's gone in Sulphur Springs' favor a handful of times already.
Yeah, for the most part it has. They've called it some offensive fouls 1 or 2 times for Sulphur Springs, but multiple times on Bullard.
Y'all stick with us during the halftime show here in just a minute. We're going to hear a word from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back for the rest of the
3.
game. No foul call there. There is a foul call there.
Make sure that it is going to be on Malachi. Branson's starting to. He's not getting as good of shots as he was. I think it is a testament of him being left wide open
Right.
and Bullard making adjustments. I don't know if he's necessarily cooling off though. I know
No,
he's
I
4 for
wouldn't
9,
say so
but
either. But he's also grabbing a bunch of, or dishing out rather, a bunch of assists.
right.
So he gets a rebound there.
Yeah, Branson seems like he's seeing stuff
Yes.
that the other guys haven't.
It looks like he's seeing the floor incredibly well.
Yeah. They are kind of. Oh.
Gotta
So
spread out or get some movement, one of
this
the two.
looks like it's more of a spread where it's like they're trying to stall.
Yeah, until you get
But I
that
can't-
look, maybe. There you go. And if it's to spread it out to get that look there for Cordrick in the middle, then hey, that's a great.
I just
That's
don't
great.
think that works out in the long run. There's no really screens or anything. It's not even really any cuts.
Right, you would think for that to work more, you would have to, like you said, either screens, off-ball screens,
Right.
movement after the pass.
If they do it, there's a
Malachi
great
Hall.
defense from Malachi. Wow. Great way to end the
That
half
is.
there, though.
That is a great way to end the first half. Like I said, we are going to hear some words from some of our sponsors, and then we'll be back for a little bit of a halftime show. Let me tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do all the IT work for you. From managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions, new hardware and other IT services is needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions, they make technology accessible. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover you on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Boatman is the clear answer. With Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give Josh a call at 903-348-1527 or email him at jboatman@txfb-ins.com to see how he can help you today. The Way Bible Church wants to welcome you home on Sunday morning at 9 a.m. or 10:45. You can also catch our live stream at 10:45 at twbcss.com, Facebook, or YouTube. Come find a place to belong at The Way Bible Church.
D&B Loans is your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family-owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay. J. Hodge Chevrolet, the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, J. Hodge Chevrolet has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, they're even located on Wildcat Way. Find new roads to J. Hodge Chevrolet. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay, go CJ. Hooten's Hardware in Emory features brands you know and love, such as Cub Cadet, Echo, Milwaukee, Skag Power Equipment, Steel, and much more. Hooten's Hardware, they're more than just nuts and bolts. You can visit Hooten's on East Lennon Drive in Emory. Call Hooten's today at 903-473-8788 or visit their website, hootensteel.com. Clayton Homes of Sulphur Springs is dedicated to helping you find the perfect manufactured or modular home for your family. Whether you're still researching or ready to find your dream home today, our team is committed to answering any questions you might have. Visit claytonofsulphursprings.com or give them a call at 903-438-0820 to see how they can make your family's dreams come true.
Here at Chad's Media, we know the love and support that Alliance Bank has for the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. Stop by and see them on the square or use one of their many convenient drive-through services. You can also visit alliancebank.com for all your financial and banking needs or give them a call at 903-885-2157. Let me tell you about our new friends at Vinks Pest Control. Locally owned and operated, they are the go-to source for effective pest control. Give them a call for any of your pest control needs, residential or commercial. They also offer a 100% guarantee. If you're still seeing pests after treatment, they will come back at no cost. You can visit their website, vinkspestcontrol.com, or give them a call at 972-855-8469 to get a free quote today. Vinks Pest Control, experts who care. Bulkley Trucking, based in Brashear, has earned a reputation as a highly reliable, timely, and professional carrier, and you could be the next member of the Bulkley team. At Bulkley, it's about family. They guarantee weekly pay as well as flexible hours. They also are very accommodating as they offer training programs and CDL testing on site. Give them a call at 903-582-2305 or visit bulkleytrucking.com to see how you can apply today. Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Service is locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience and looks forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs. Let me tell you about our good friends over at Area Wide Paving. With over 20 years of asphalt paving experience, Area Wide Paving has become a trusted asphalt paving contractor and company in Northeast Texas. Owner Paul Pogue is on site to supervise all projects, ensuring complete satisfaction as well as his company's reputation. Give them a call at 903-885-6388 to see how you can choose a locally owned business for all your asphalt paving needs.
Let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Micah Clark over at Amatus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amatus specializes in after-surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. They provide local leadership and are involved in the community. Stop by and see Amatus Healthcare today. Jones Custom Structures offers a number of custom structures specific to any of your needs. They offer storage buildings, cabins, carports, shops, metal homes, steel building kits, as well as dirt and concrete work, offices, greenhouses, barn dominiums, covered areas, and barns. Give them a call at 903-440-3680 or email jonesfirewood@yahoo.com to see how they can meet any of your building needs.
Chick-fil-A is where everyone is the guest of honor, no matter your lifestyle or taste buds. Grilled, fried, or spicy, there is something for everyone. Delivering and catering available for all those hungry cats. Order in-store or on the Chick-fil-A app. We look forward to seeing you soon. Go Wildcats. Katie Adair with Janet Martin Realty is your hometown realtor. Getting into the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating. Who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Hopkins County and their real estate needs. Katie was born and raised here in Hopkins County, and she even taught at SSISD for 6 years. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Hopkins County than Katie Adair. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@janetmartinrealty.com. That is Katie, K-A-T-I, to see how she can put you in a new home today. And we are back. Just about a minute until the second half gets started. Wildcats leading 37-32. It's been a shootout so far, dude.
Yeah, and before the game we said Knuckles number 10 and number 3 Alexander for Bullard. We're going to be very dangerous, and they have been. They both combined they have 21 of their 32 with Alexander with 11 of those. And then Branson, 4 threes in the first half. 4 threes in the first half, having 12 points. And Cordrick started to get it going in the second half of that second quarter before even attempting a field goal until then.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see a little bit more of Cordrick here in the second half. Obviously, he's the team leader in points per game at about 16 per game, almost averaging a double-double. I mean, when he's on, he's one of the toughest people in the state to stop.
Right. You know who's also very tough to stop in the car dealership
Who's that?
area? That's Jay Hodge.
Jay
You know
Hodge.
Jay
It
Hodge.
is Jay
You know
Hodge.
Jay Hodge. Jay Hodge Chevrolet is the most awarded vehicles at the most awarded dealership. A Mark of Excellence Award winner, Jay Hodge Chevrolet, has also won awards for Best Automotive Dealership and Best Auto Repair Shop. They're such big supporters of the Sulphur Springs Wildcats that they're even located on Wildcat Way. Give them a call at 903-307-2077. Don't overpay. Go CJ.
Go CJ. Second half underway.
Ham in his face. Good D by Branson. Cordrick also, he has 4 rebounds. But it seems like he's having like a rough rebound night.
Well, that being said, you've seen guys like Malachi really, it felt like grab a bunch of them. I don't know what he's at right now, but
Good
backdoor pass. And he's going to get the shoot.
That all happens because Branson made that fake.
Yes.
Once you're using the ball to kind of direct the defense, that's when you get guys like Malachi wide open at the rim.
I want to point out, Malachi Miles has been playing great lately. If you look at the last 5 wins you see here on the screen, 8.6 points per game on 81% from the field, a plus-minus of plus 17.2 here lately. And again, that's in their last 5 wins, not games, but he's been a big part of those.
Yeah, and you and I both love Malachi's choreograph the rebound.
Oh, that's the first time I think I've ever seen him be blocked. Branson misses the 3, but he gets his own rebound. I'm just going to slow it down here, set things back up. Good driving pass.
Keep it slow. Here we go. Clear out. Clear out.
See, that's where, okay.
Oh, I love that by Parker. Another beautiful pass.
Malachi Miles with a great finish. So Parker's up to like 4 or 5 assists at this point.
5 assists for the night. Parker. Malachi's just like hanging in there on the block. Wow. They're tough shots like that, man. No, I mean, that's, in our eyes, that's a bad shot. In his eyes, that's an
excellent
quality shot. Yeah.
If you or I took that shot, we'd yell at each other. But when he takes it, it's like, yeah, go for it. Good pass
Another
again.
pass to Malachi Miles.
Parker Wissenhunt is seeing the floor so well. Malachi doing a great job down there. You weren't joking when you said 7 seconds or less. They go quick. Good pass. DJ! Go, DJ!
That puts everybody on the Wildcats on the board, which is very rare in a close game. Usually blowouts, everybody on the team that's active scores, but...
Okay, so that's another Parker assist, by the way. I don't know if you got that or not.
That is 7 assists.
Oh.
And that makes it 8.
Make it 8. Make it 8. Branson led. Parker, just go for 10 tonight. Run on it. What is his season lead? Let's check that out here in a second. I'll look at that when we get a second.
8 is the game high for the whole team with Cordrick.
So he's already tied it.
Parker's is 6, so he's got that tonight.
Sulphur Springs puts their lead to the biggest of the night at 13.
If I'm Parker, I'm seeing how many assists I can get. And that's another 3 from Knuckles. That's a big 3.
It is.
You don't want to keep letting the high Sulphur Springs spread the lead. Excuse me. Wow. Oh.
He didn't get the finish, but and it ends up being a turnover on Bullard. (47-37).
We're going to get a flex, so we're going to see this try to get a quarter there.
Parker can hit the 3 as well. Have yourself a night.
This team is just hot. This Wildcat team is hot tonight.
You know, it's not even like Bullard has played poorly in this half. Some great defense from Malachi.
Again, when you got guys like Knuckles and Alexander for Bullard, that is just like there, you can stay right in it just like that.
Yep.
That's 14 on the night for him.
You know, he does such a good job of being patient, just finding the open spot and waiting for them to get through the ball. Cordrick in the post. And he gets us on board. Branson for 3 again.
That's 6! 6 on the night!
Branson lit. Grayson's record might be in trouble.
I want to see this broken so bad.
Gary Knuckles says that. Heck, I might do it. It's just exchanged 3s back and forth all night.
Smart double by Bullard. All right, now you clear out here. Keep moving it. You got to move that if you're Jefferson.
Okay.
Wow.
9. He's got 9 assists. And I told you in the last 5 wins, Malachi's averaging 8 points per game. How many is he up to now?
He has 8 tonight. How is he not getting? We need to start seeing if he's being in there for longer than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
How is he in there?
Just
that open every time.
Well, when you've got somebody as big as Cordrick around there, you've got to really focus on them.
That is true.
Malachi just blending in. Also, that means Parker broke the season record for assists per game.
Yeah.
And now he's going for 10.
There it is. Give me
Hit
7.
That, Branson.
Give me 7.
Let's go. Let's go. 10 assists. Branson's got 7 threes. And a rebound. Good pass. Good pass, DJ. And there's a timeout for Bullard.
Wow. What a run. 16 points, and we're not even in the fourth yet.
What a run. 60 to 45. That's the biggest lead of the night for Sulphur Springs. I know we just want to talk about basketball right now.
Yeah. But gotta pay the bills.
Gotta tell you about our friend Katie Adair from Jaden Martin Realty. She is your hometown realtor. Getting to the real estate market can be overwhelming and intimidating, so who better to go with than the best hometown realtor who knows the people of Tompkins County and their real estate needs. Nobody works harder and is happier to help the people of Tompkins County than Katie. Give her a call at 903-243-2304 or email her at katie@jadenmartinrealty.com. Also, while we're at it, I want to tell you about Amadeus Healthcare. Let me tell you about our friends Marcy Gamble and Michael Clark over at Amadeus Healthcare, both of which have over a decade of experience. Amadeus specializes in after surgery care or after hospitalization or a new diagnosis of chronic illness. They also offer skilled nursing, physical, occupational, and speech therapies, as well as medical social work and certified nurse aides. They provide local leadership and they are involved in the community as well.
Now, Branson just looked at me and smiled. He's going for it. He knows what's up.
He knows what's happening.
He's got to get it. He's got to get it.
So he's at 7 and the record is 10.
I don't care if it's a 60-point game. He stays in this game, and he goes for the record.
Is the record 10 or 11?
It is 10. It is 10. I made 10, so hopefully he breaks it. You don't want to see it.
I think it would be cool if y'all tied.
I think that's because you're friends with me. I want to see him break it. Theo.
You know, and even when Theo has missed tonight, it's been close.
Luck was trying to get hot and may have got away with travel there.
Good pass. Parker with a steal over to Theo. What you got, Theo? I think everybody in here wanted that one.
This game is ridiculous.
Well, I gotta say, I'm going to tell you about our new friends over at Essential Business Solutions. Your organization's network and IT problems can come out of nowhere. Let Essential Business Solutions do the IT work for you. Managed IT services, disaster recovery, and backup solutions. New hardware and other IT services as needed. Give them a call at 903-335-7581. Essential Business Solutions. They make technology accessible.
It does make 10 for Theo McKelvey tonight.
He's having a game.
Great bounce back night for him.
Absolutely. And another steal from Theo.
Let's go. Pull up. Pull up.
You got to pull. That was his chance to get another one fired off real quick. Man, you mentioned it's a great bounce back night from Theo, and it is. It's a great bounce back night for the Wildcats, and that's exactly what we said we were hoping to see from them tonight.
Yeah, this has been huge. I mean, everybody's firing on all cylinders. I mean, everything's going right. They're playing great defense. Only had 5 turnovers so far. Obviously, Branson 7 for 13. Parker 10 assists. Korjic 9 of 6. Malachi, Theo both with 10 points. Everybody has scored. It's a fun game. Again, though, it's still not over. Still not over. Man, this is exciting. This is exactly what we need. I think this really shows who we are as a team.
Great, so when we got a second, I'm going to tell you about our friend Josh Bowden. Here in Sulphur Springs, we like to support our own people. If you're looking for a hometown guy to cover on all your home, auto, and life insurance needs, Josh Bowden is the clear answer. With Texas Volunteer Insurance, nobody knows the people of Hopkins County and their insurance needs better than Josh. Give him a call at 903-348-1527. Or email at jbowden@txfb-if.com. See how you get up here today.
quick before we start, I'll tell you about Chick-fil-A. It's hot. It's hungry. I'm hungry. I'm sweating. Chick-fil-A sounds amazing. While the thought of preparing a holiday meal this Christmas is daunting for some, Chick-fil-A is delightful for most. Let them do the cooking this Christmas. Trays of nuggets, strips, salads, fruit, mac and cheese. They'll remind you of Grandma's kitchen, and they're available in any size, surely to accommodate your family. Call or click that Chick-fil-A to place your catering order today.
Chick-fil-A for the holidays. You can't beat that. Branson Litt. Branson Litt! He's got 8. He's coming for the record, Grayson. He's coming for the record. I want you to know, on the sideline, they are telling Coach Shaver how many threes
He's got to get it.
Keep shooting, man.
Give it to him. Where's he at?
And that is number 10 or number 11
That's
for
11.
Parker.
That is 11.
Good job.
I mean, man, he's got plenty of time.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I thought he was going to step back. I wish he would have.
Man, that would have been so nasty. Wow, dude. It's Alexander. I think they're saying they hit the line.
Okay.
So that's why it's going to go Sulphur Springs' way. It does seem like a weird call, but he did indicate that he hit the line. And he may have jumped from that bounds line. So let's see. Let's set some screens.
Grayson,
I'm not even worried about any of it.
No.
Excuse me, Parker, Cordrick, McCollum,
Wait,
Theo.
You don't think it's a tight race for the Slaughters barbecue player of the game tonight?
Man, it is tough because Parker does have 11 assists.
He's got
but man,
11 assists.
But man, Branson's just looked incredible.
The team leader in assists on this team is Cordrick at 3 per game. And he has 11.
Wow. Wow.
Let's not overlook that feat. I say as a former point guard, let's not overlook the assists. Anytime he goes more than like 2 possessions without taking one, I'm like, come on, let's get a 3.
Yeah, man, I think here's the thing, selfish. I think the players need to be selfless in this.
Off the inbound right now would be a good time.
This man's got 8 threes.
History is on the line. Theo with the catch and shoot 3.
Wow,
No
didn't
good,
seem
but a
very
put
bad.
back from Cordrick. Cordrick will get the put back. Keeping it at 20-point game. I told you, Bullard has only allowed this many points 3 times this season. They lost 2 of those games.
Man, this is a lot of points. And Alexander struggling to find it again.
Braxton going quickly. Good pass. Good pass. Good finish. Parker's got to be approaching double-double territory, right?
He has 8 points right now, so
we need another Parker bucket for the double-double.
definitely missed that, but it is going to stay here.
Okay.
He's the man, Tyler. Come on, dude.
I need it.
He's got to get it.
I would love it. Everybody here would love it.
I think everybody in the gym is wanting Branson to shoot more.
Yeah, the only problem is if you're not watching this broadcast, you probably don't know, I doubt people in the stands realize he's on the verge of history.
I got a couple texts saying he might break your record. So, I think...
I didn't know you were texting yourself nowadays, Chris.
All right.
All right, here we go. Yup.
All right, now we're running spread, so it's going to be hard for him to get a 3.
We're going to need some off-ball screens or something. Heck of a second half from the Wildcats tonight. There's still half of this quarter left. It's possible.
Here's the problem is he's so smart, so he's not just going to chunk up 3s.
Yeah, you're going to give him a stern talking to in the postgame.
Right here, one more.
It's going to be a timeout for the Wildcats, I think. And while we have a quick second, we're going to hear some words from our friends.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I've been with Bulkley for almost 4 years. Driving with them has allowed me to see most parts of this beautiful country. For me, there are lots of reasons I drive for Bulkley: guaranteed weekly pay and flexible hours. You have a rider policy, pet policy, and the new Volvo trucks are fantastic, but honestly, at Bulkley, it's about family. I drive for Bulkley because they're the best. I choose Bulkley.
Now that we're back, let me tell you about some good friends of ours at Area Wide Paving. With over 20 years of asphalt paving experience, Area Wide Paving has become a trusted asphalt paving contractor and company in Northeast Texas. Owner Paul Pogue is on site to supervise all projects, ensuring complete satisfaction as well as his company's reputation. They're no stranger to Sulphur Springs. As you know, the owners Paul and Stephanie Pogue. You're a fan of both of their children. I'm a big fan as well. A little biased, but
a little bit.
They're parents of Boo Wilkerson, who's an alumni, one of the best players to come through here, and of course, DJ Wilkerson, who's on the team now. Call them at 903-885-6388 for all your asphalt paving needs.
All right, Branson, let's see if we can get you 2 more.
There we go. We're trying to run.
We're trying.
They are trying. They're setting up okay, they're going back and spread. So it looks like Shaver's aware too. Give it to him. That was it.
Great finish, Parker. What a finish.
We'll give him a double.
I gotta say, Parker is having himself a year, averaging 15 points per game, shooting 54% from the field, leading the team in steals. Back in the season so far from Parker Wisenhunt. He's got himself a double-double here tonight. No in and out, but he's got himself a double-double. Korchak with the board. Grayson, while we got a quick second, I want to tell you about our friends at D&B Loans, your hometown loan specialist and tax preparer. Located on Gilmer Street, D&B Loans is family owned and operated with over 30 years of experience. They offer personal loans of anywhere from $100 to $3,000. They also offer in-house financing on high-quality furniture and appliances, from sofas to bedroom sets, mattress sets, and more. They also offer tax prep and utility bill pay.
Gives SS their 6th turnover, which is a big improvement, not only on the season, but especially last game. Tyler, I don't think we're gonna see it.
I don't know, man. I'm holding out hope. We got 2.5 minutes. Crazier things have been done in 2.5 minutes.
Just them running spread. They're guarding them very tight now. I mean, the only way we're going to see it if we see screens being set.
Yeah.
Parker with his 12th assist.
Wow. Oh. And man, I know we keep talking about it, but Branson has been red hot tonight. He needed someone to heat that offense up, and he did. It's like he went and called our friends at Donnie's Heat and Air.
Just like Donnie.
Donnie's Heat and Air Conditioning Services, locally owned and operated with over 25 years of experience, and they look forward to serving you. Call 903-307-9786 for same-day service, or visit them on East Shannon Road. Donnie's Heat and Air for all your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning needs. Now of all times would probably be a good time to go ahead and call Donnie's Heat and Air, by the way.
Yeah, it is obviously the perfect time now, especially
Now
you got to do it for these next couple days. Yeah.
Don't wait until it's too late.
We are probably going to see that's probably the last. Oh no, he's coming back in. Pretty odd. Don't know why he subbed out.
Nice shot. Now we are getting ready to name our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game, and I think, you know.
Yeah, you ain't even got to ask me. What? Now is that a pity foul?
Maybe.
Do you think you fouled?
Probably not, but
that was hard. But man, yeah.
So we always talk about the Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game, but we don't talk that much about Slaughter's Barbecue itself, which is it's a shame because I love it. It's one of my favorite places on earth. Slaughter's Barbecue, which was founded in 2015, is known for re-energizing the way people eat and enjoy craft barbecue in Northeast Texas. They take pride in their ability to discover the most unique flavors from different regions of the culinary world and then incorporate it into their barbecue dishes. Visit them on Gilmer Street Wednesday through Saturday. They open at 10 and they close when they sell out of food, which sometimes can be very quickly. So you're going to want to hurry up and get in there. My personal favorite item is the boudin because it is amazing. Really everything Slaughter's has is amazing. Another step. Oh, Euro. We are going to get one final timeout. All right, Grayson. I think it's about that time. Obviously, there's a minute left in the game, but I think we're good to go ahead and name a Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. If you are,
I am.
Let's hear it. Who you got?
I got to go with my own kind. And by that, I mean a shooter. Branson Lane.
Branson Lane.
Marker, obviously, 10 points, 12 assists on any other night. He seems like the clear Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. But if you shoot 8 for 14, 24 points, you got to give it to Branson.
Yeah, absolutely. Branson is our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game tonight. Having a great season, averaging a little over 10 points per game. And shoots a team high 36% from 3. What was his shooting tonight, by the way?
8 for 14.
8 for 14. That's it's going to take what was already a solid 3-point percentage and make it that much higher. Y'all don't go anywhere after the game because we've got our post-game interviews and everything, and we actually are spicing things up a little bit tonight. Instead of them coming up and sitting down here next to us, we're going to try to get the Corey Cam do some interviews that way, so that'll be fun. Obviously, I think we'll be talking to our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game, but we talked to whoever choreographed first in this scenario. Hold up. Oh. The Wildcats' average margin of victory is 18 points, and right now you're at 17. Led by as many as, I believe, 22 at one point. I had at 22 points at one point. And that is going to do it. Branson's not going to end up shooting that final three. That'll do it. By a final score of 76-59, your Sulphur Springs Wildcats pick up their 15th win of the season. They improved to 15-4 on the year. Like I said, don't go anywhere because we're going to have some post-game interviews coming up. ladies and gentlemen, we are about to do our post-game interviews, but we're doing them differently. Like I told y'all, used to doing them, they'll come up and sit with us, but they're going to join us from the Corey camp. We already got someone. It looks like we already have someone. Nope. Okay, at first we're going to be joined by Parker Wizenhunt. Wait 1 second. There we go. We got Parker Wizenhunt here. Parker, you had, what was it, 12 assists tonight. You were seeing the floor incredibly. What was going on in your head, man?
I was just finding the open teammates. They were making great cuts, and I was just finding them when I needed to.
Now, you were also able to get a double-double out of it. You've been having a great year, averaging 15 points per game, and you do so shooting like 55% from the field, but tonight just another incredible game. You've been playing awesome lately, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Parker, so when you have a guy like, obviously, you've been scoring like crazy.
Okay, Corey decided that interview was over.
Hey, so we had some miscommunication.
The player. Okay. Well,
Let me fix this cord
real quick.
I was just fixing the cord,
Now everyone loves the Corey cam. We're seeing Corey, the man himself. You're killing it, by the way. You gotta know that.
I appreciate it.
How did things look from your perspective tonight?
Man, real big. A lot of good possessions. The thing that I was talking to Chloe with the most impressive thing for me is that Malachi scored probably 10 points to 12 points from point-blank range. The biggest play for me was DJ when he passed up that open three and just kind of dished it on to Malachi for basically what should be 100% from the field,
Yeah, he continued to get himself wide open down there underneath the goal. Grayson can tell you exactly how many points he had, by the way.
Yeah, he actually ended up with 10 points. Corey, I will say, you said you were talking to Chloe about, Malachi's stats. So y'all aren't really talking about the production. You're just giving off stats?
It goes back and forth. So once we kind of start, we'll talk about the production a little bit. But also,
Yeah, then you get hot.
Once it starts going, we're like, okay, does your camera match my camera? Is everything looking good? Is your movements choppy? Is everything good? We want to make sure that aesthetically that it's pleasing to everybody back home. But also, once the game starts kind of rolling, we'll talk more. Sometimes about the fans, Most of the time from other people. No, I'm joking.
So we've decided the Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. I want to hear your take on who you think it is.
It's got to be Branson Lynn. There's no other, he's the Boudin dude, Slaughter's player of the game. Can you tell me if he broke the...
he did not,
he
unfortunately.
He went 8 for 14.
He got close.
8 for 14?
Yeah, 8 for 14.
Over 50% from 3?
Yep.
Yeah, well over.
Wow.
He needed 2 more.
Golly.
I mean, I think everybody...
How many points did he end up with?
He had 24. He only shot from 3.
I didn't even realize that.
He went 8 for 14 for the complete game.
From the field and from 3.
No free throws, nothing.
No free. My man, he had to get his sharpshooter badge to Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's a Hall of Fame now. It absolutely is.
That is the only reason he showed up to this game.
Again, for those of you hanging out with us, don't go anywhere. As you can see, Corey's down on the sideline. He is ready to get the post-game interviews. You got to get Branson because he is our Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. We had a great interview going on with Parker, and then he was just stolen.
We'll have to pick that back up. I
always love talking with Parker. He's great.
Oh, man. How is it going for y'all up there? Y'all good?
Yeah.
Been good?
It's been great. We're having a good time.
Awesome.
What a second half, dude. They go into half, I believe, up by, I have it written down, I believe.
It was like 2 or 4,
it was a
somewhere
very close
in there.
game, yeah. And then before you know it, they're up by 22 points.
I think they were up 16 after the third quarter, I believe.
Yes, I believe you are correct.
I believe. Yeah, that was and really. So, are you on me or?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at you for some reason. I'm sorry. Sorry guys, I'm looking over here. Really, the thing for me that kind of stood out was at the start of the third quarter, Silver Springs started playing the game at the pace that Silver Springs wanted to play. They took off and it was run and gun. Let's kick this ball up the floor, get it inside, kick out threes. I mean, it was they started the third quarter and they were rolling.
Yeah.
And so that was the biggest standout to me. It seemed like they played the game from the third quarter on the way they wanted to play it from the get-go.
Yeah, and I think when you try to make it the game at your pace, I think it also helps when everybody's hitting shots. I mean,
Yes.
everybody that was active tonight scored at least 3 points. So I think that also helps.
What did Cordrick and Parker end up with each?
Cordrick ended up with 13 points, 8 rebounds.
That was a quiet 13.
Yeah, very quiet. Well,
Very
we
quiet 13.
noticed that he went 12 minutes without a field goal attempt.
Say that again. Sorry, I couldn't
He went
hear
12 minutes without a field goal attempt. And then he had 9 quick points. They were just kind of like sporadic, like little dump offs.
Yeah.
And then Parker ended up with 10 and 12. Malachi ended up with 10 points, and Theo also ended up with 10 points. That's 5 guys
with double digit
digits,
points,
which is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. Well, and how many did Malachi end up with?
Malachi ended up with 10 points, 3 rebounds. And now, Corey, you're on the court. Obviously, you saw that Malachi, most of his scoring was from those dump-offs. There's no way none of those were like 3-second violations, right? It seemed like he was wide open there way too long every time.
There was a lot, because it really wasn't that he was staying down there. It was he was sneaking in on the backside, and then because, we shot over 60% from 3, those guys are branching out.
Right.
Like they're pushing. They're thinking, oh God, they're about to shoot a 3, and he's pushing out to that to the 3-point line. And there was a lot of times where it'd be like everybody's collapsed in, and then just everybody would bounce out, and then Malachi's just sitting there, just like,
Right.
It looked like Sunday morning. They just, presence just right there, So Santa was definitely here. I didn't hear the reindeer. I didn't hear any sleigh bells. I didn't see any mistletoe. But
Well, you're slaying right now, Corey.
But I can guarantee you,
slay.
there was definitely some unwrapped presents under the basket for Malachi Miles tonight.
Which before we get to speak to the man himself, I got to ask. You almost got to see your record get beaten here tonight. What was that like? Obviously, we got to hear your reaction, but
that was. Well, I really wish the camera was on us because I could not sit down. Well, dude, I was so pumped about it. And we do have Branson Lynn coming up.
And here he is, tonight's Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game. Almost set a school record for threes in a game. Branson Lynn. Branson, congratulations on the win. Huge night tonight, man.
Thank you.
At what point did you realize, okay, I'm dialed in tonight?
Well, before the game even started, I came up here early. I got shots up, and I just felt it. Like, my shot just felt great. So I knew I was going to have a night tonight.
At what point did you realize that Grayson is trying to get your attention to inform you that, hey, you're on track right now?
Yeah, I did. I think it was like third quarter. I saw him he looked at me, he put like 3 fingers up, so I was like, oh, I must be close.
I think I was getting, during halftime, I was getting texts about you breaking the record. Do you think at any moment, what was crazy, I think a lot of high school athletes, when they're aware that they're close to breaking any record, they just go try to shatter it. But you still stay patient. Were you kind of in this mode where if I break it, I break it? Or were you I'm going to try to break it? Or you just I'm going to let the game come to me?
Yeah, I was if it happens, it happens. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll let you keep that one.
You're just doing Grayson a favor, right?
Yeah, I was just doing him a favor.
I'm not gonna lie, you had a couple opportunities there at the end where you could have been selfish, you could have done it, but you kept playing within the system.
Yeah, I just wanted to come out with the win. Play our basketball, Wildcat basketball. I didn't want to force anything that wasn't our game.
I love it, man. Again, congratulations, huge night tonight, and congratulations on being the Slaughter's Barbecue Player of the Game, man.
Thank you.
And now we've got one more, at least one more. Oh, maybe more than one more. We've got the man himself, maybe the man who hustles harder than anyone in the state of Texas, Malachi Miles. Malachi, huge game tonight, man.
Thank you, sir.
Grayson, throw us some stats. I see you got the box score right there. How many rebounds did Malachi have tonight?
So he had 3 rebounds. And Malachi, You had 10 points, obviously a few rebounds. All your points just came from like these little sneak buckets in the paint. Were you aware that, like, you know, Branson being as hot as he was, that you were going to be open at the rim a lot and you were just trusting your teammates to find you?
Yeah, well, when Branson's knocking down shots like that, they gotta send somebody else his way or something. So I knew, like, if I just slipped or did the back door, I would be open. And Branson does a good job passing and keeping his head up, and Cordrick normally does a good job of watching his backside.
Was there ever any moment you were like, how am I continuing to get this wide open? I'm right under the goal, and I'm just wide open. There were, multiple times they kept getting you those looks, and that's an awesome job on your part to find that open spot.
Yeah, well, you just got to read the defense, you know, and a lot of times I set the hammer on the backside, and so if I know if my dude leaves to go guard the hammer, I should be open. So.
I got one more question for you, then I'll let Grayson finish with us. But I've seen you throw down in pregame and, you know, during shoot around and stuff. When are we going to get a big Malachi in-game dunk? Is it coming?
Yeah. I was hoping to get one today. Well, I've been trying to get one, but I've been tired. My legs be tired. But yeah, I'm gonna get one soon. Y'all just stay tuned.
I mean, you play with energy the entire time you're out there. It's understandable your legs will be a little tired.
Yeah.
All right, last question, Malachi. So I don't know if you're aware, you're probably Tyler's favorite player on the team.
Probably,
if we're,
yeah.
You know, if we're being real, we each have favorite players. You're probably his favorite to watch because how hard you hustle. Does that motivate you every game?
Yeah, a lot of times after the game, my mom tells me like what he be saying about me and stuff. So I appreciate that, and
we appreciate you, man. Always playing your butt off. We love to see it, man.
Thank you.
Again, thanks for taking the time to talk to us, man.
Thank you.
All right. Corey seems to be down there by himself now, so I guess.
A little secret real quick.
Let's hear it.
So, according to my sources, two things according to my sources. Number one is that we shot 70% from 3 and 80% from 2. The second thing is that also according to my sources, a certain Cole Theophilides should be back by the Allen tournament December 27th.
Fair enough.
Okay, you heard it here first. All right, Parker.
Cole Theophilides coming back. See, that's what we're more interested in than Corey, is Parker coming back.
Yeah.
We got Parker back. Parker, thanks for coming back to talk to us again, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, Parker, what I was saying is obviously, you know, you're top 2 in scoring on this team. Tonight, obviously, you finished with 12 assists. Is that a product of, all right, I know who's hot tonight, let me try to give it up, or is it more of like, this is what the game's giving me, or is it a mixture of both?
It's a bit of both. I mean, I saw Branson. Branson couldn't miss from the three-point line. He couldn't miss at all. So I was finding him, and then I was just finding the open person.
When someone like Branson's having that kind of night, are you really going out of your way to find him, or are you still just playing within the system?
Oh, I'm trying to find him every time he's open. I mean, hitting 8 threes like he did, it's kind of hard to beat a person like that.
That's fair. You got to make sure they keep getting shots. Man,
Yes,
it's tough because especially now at the 4A level, to have a team that has you and Cordrick and Branson, anyone, you know, you've got 3 different guys that on any given night can go off for 20 points. I mean, it's awesome to not only have all those options, but the chemistry y'all seem to have with each other and knowing, like, hey, it's Cordrick's night tonight, it's Branson's night tonight, it's my night tonight. Y'all are a lot of fun to watch, and it seems like y'all have great chemistry with each other.
Yes, sir. I mean, we've been playing since 6th grade together, so we definitely know each other's game and know when to give each other the ball.
Again, Grayson, you got anything else?
No, that was a great game, Parker.
Parker, thank you so much for joining us. Incredible game tonight. 10 points, 12 assists.
Thank you.
What a double-double. Thanks for talking with us, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we've got Corey coming back. We've got Coach Shaver over there. We gonna get Coach Shaver in here?
Coach Shaver's signing autographs right now, so we'll be waiting in just a second.
You can't blame him, man. It's a big night. It's a big
Dude,
win.
honestly, it's huge. It's huge. And this is the thing. When you're ranked and another ranked team comes to play you, no matter where the rank, whether they're ranked above you or below you, you got to know, like, it's a marquee matchup. They're coming in with a chip on their shoulder. Listen, that Bullard team is a good team. Dang good team.
They are a very good team.
And I think me and you talked about it. I think the reason they're not ranked higher is because I don't know who they played, but they probably don't have like a statement win yet.
Yeah, I think that was the only thing preventing them from being ranked even higher was they just didn't have one of those like signature wins on their schedule.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing to me, I would think with them coming into this gym, that's what they're thinking. Let's go in there, let's show everybody why we should be ranked higher. So yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big thing. You never want to give up a loss on your home court.
Absolutely.
Home courts are, you should 65% of the time win that game.
Shaver keeps looking over his shoulder. I think he's ready for you, man.
Is he?
But he keeps looking over his shoulder, of course, as soon as I say that.
Take your time. You're good.
Got to. Again, we want to thank all of y'all for sticking around. I love these style of interviews. This is so much more fun than... Okay, here we go. Oh, I lied. Here we go. They always do.
Where y'all going?
Tyler's going to talk to you.
Where? Okay.
And now joining us, Coach Shaver. Coach, huge win tonight. You end up winning the game by 17 points, but that was a very, very, very close first half. Really seemed to make a bunch of adjustments and cut things on there in the second half. What did the halftime look like in the locker room for y'all?
And that's the thing with us. If you follow us throughout the year, we've been a really good second half team. And that's just kind of looking at, what we're doing well, what we've got to correct. And so when we came in there, we have it on the board, and you guys could see it. We knew they were going to shoot, we thought 30-plus threes. And they shot lights out. The crazy thing was I don't think I've ever coached a team. We started looking at the percentages on it. I don't think I've ever coached a team where we shot over 80% from 2 and 3 combined. Which is unbelievable.
That is ridiculous.
I don't know. Like I said, I wish we could bottle this up and use it every game. But it's one of those where, we had to come out. I think we had a letdown against NAC. But once we figured out, again, we told them we tell them 24 hours either for a win or 24 hours for a loss. And so we got back in, worked hard yesterday, and competed really well to be able to come out and play today.
Coach, I wanted to ask, you mentioned the loss to NAC, and that was something Grace and I had spoken about in the pregame show. I was wondering how much of that was a factor in tonight's game, because I kind of brought up the point, this is a chance for y'all to really have a bounce-back game, and y'all did exactly that.
Well, and that's what we looked at. We watched film, we broke it down. Probably the worst game that we've played all year, and I hate that because we don't get to play at home very much, and to have that game at home was a little tough. But to bounce back and play the game that we did tonight was good for our fans to be able to see it. And the crowd was awesome tonight. It was just a great environment to be able to play in.
Yes, sir, absolutely.
So, Coach, this is going to be a little honest here, if you don't mind. One criticism I've had this season is that there hasn't been that many actions ran for Branson.
Right.
I felt like tonight I saw a lot more actions being ran. Obviously, you ran multiple times, that elevator screen being wide open.
Yeah.
Was that a big thing in, just watching film and reevaluating, especially after that loss, these few losses? It's like, okay, we got to start running some more actions to get guys like Branson open for shots instead of him just controlling it.
That's exactly right. And what we want to do is, and what we're challenging our other guys is to be able to get the ball out of his hands. He's great if we can go and run him off screens. And it's hard. We got young guys that we're trying to learn, and so getting that and I say young because they're not a lot of varsity minutes, but we're 18, 19 games in right now, and so they're now starting to understand that we've got to get him a shot, whether we're running him off that elevator screen or we're a lot of times we run through core and we set that the hammer screen on the backside to be able to get him open, because depending on they heavy helped, which a lot of teams are doing right now, so we knew we could hammer the backside, and core does a great job. Everybody did a great job tonight. We played unselfish basketball, didn't give up too many that was just shots that you look at and go, man, we shouldn't have taken that one, but we played really smart basketball tonight.
Coach, you had mentioned, you're almost 20 games into the season, and I want to take you up your entire night. You and I will sit here for the next 20 minutes and talk. But I do want to ask, it seems, obviously 20 games in, you're definitely starting to probably get a better feel for your rotations and everything. Yes. You've got another big tournament coming up, and then it's pretty much, district starting after that. How much are you really going to use this tournament for that specifically?
Well, and we have it on the board in our office, and we told the guys even in the Houston tournament that we're still trying to find out who we are. We have a great record right now, but wins are good, but you learn a lot from when you lose, and so when we're understanding what we've got to do and really fine tune the things, it helps us to understand our rotations. Young guys, and with Cole being out, it's helped the younger guys to be able to get a lot more playing time. And so we missed his experience. He rolled his ankle the first game in the Houston tournament, hadn't been back since, and so he'll hopefully be back for the Allen tournament. But those, once we find that out, and that's what we've told the guys, whether it's a 2-minute break or a 3-minute break, trust the guy that's going in off the bench. Trust him. Get over here, be the biggest cheerleader, and then they're going to turn around and do the same thing when you go in. So that's what we're trying to get, because I know it's hard. It's not easy to be able to to have somebody come in for you when you want to play 32 minutes, because every kid wants to play 32 minutes.
Right.
But at the same time, for us to be able to buy into that, trust it, is really helping us out, because our young kids are playing well.
Grayson, you got anything else?
Yeah, one last question. How aware were you that Branson was that close to breaking that record?
Well, and the guys actually said it. I kind of get the heat of the moment. I knew he had shot a lot and made a lot, but I didn't know the count. And so, Gavin's on the bench. He goes, "Coach, I think he's got 8." And one guy's like, "No, he's got 10." And I'm like, "I'm not looking, but if you guys want to find out, we'll find out." But so he had 8, and at the end, we were just trying to make sure that we came out, and we could have ran some stuff for him, but what we want to do is make sure and it shows. Like, for us to be able to hold on to the ball, we got to understand to take care of the ball. That game, we went to the 3-minute mark. We turned the ball over a few times with our stall offense, and we've got to do a better job at it. And I've got to do a better job teaching it. So what we've got to do is just get in, take care of that, so that when we get into those situations, we can put Branson in and go, "Hey, we're going to run 2 things for you to be able to get you 2 shots, and then get you out of the ball game." But he's unbelievable. He's fun to coach. A gym rat. I mean, he was up here last night. He was in here in the morning, getting shots up. He was in this afternoon getting shots up. So man, he's hungry. He's a fun guy to be able to coach right now.
Yes, sir. Coach, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.
And now I think we got Theo. He's been sitting here waiting. I feel bad. We've made him wait.
Do this. I sweated a little bit.
All right, Theo, dude, thank you so much. One, we apologize for making you wait that long. Thank you so much for joining us, man. You had a great game tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
So, yeah, I believe you ended up, well, Grayson is
10
close.
points.
10 points, yeah, double digits. And you were hitting your shots almost immediately. Came out shooting very well. Did you know you were kind of feeling yourself tonight?
Yeah, after the last game, I had a bad game, so I just knew I had to come in the game and do all I could.
Well, I kind of wanted to ask you about that. Obviously, you mentioned it kind of struggled that last game. Was that in your head at all tonight? Like, I got to just come out and make up for it, or?
Yeah, I was just coming in the game thinking I had to do better for my team and do what I couldn't do last game. So.
Was that obviously, you mentioned last game, and it was a rough game. And obviously that's going to happen, you being a sophomore, getting more experience. Do you felt like your team, what appeared to me, especially guys like Branson, is he doesn't lose confidence in his teammates. Do you think that helps you when you have a guy like Branson who's still feeding you the ball, and your guys still have so much confidence in you?
Yeah, I feel like that also comes with like a relationship off the court. Like us being in the gym together, I feel like it helps a lot.
Right.
Absolutely. I want to mention we've seen you do some both in games and in practice and everything. We've seen a ton of athleticism from you. We almost saw a huge dunk from you. You think we're maybe coming up in district or something, one of these home games, you think you're going to get a big one in?
Oh, for sure. You'll see a lot more coming from me.
Absolutely, dude. Again, huge night tonight. And we've seen that a bunch from you. Again, only a sophomore, and you've had a number of double-digit games already. How cool is that to be, young, only a sophomore, and be contributing on a team full of seniors for the most part?
I feel like it's really cool, and I'm trying to make the best opportunity that Sherry gives me.
Absolutely. Grayson, you got anything else?
No, man, you had a great game. I'm excited to see, you're already growing so much, so it's exciting to see from our viewpoint. So,
absolutely, man. Keep balling out. Great game tonight, man. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all.
All right. Grayson, I think that's we got everyone. People that are still in the gym seem to be very annoyed that we're still in the gym, so we're going to get out of here. Corey, before we do, what else you got for me down there, man?
Final thoughts, man. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Whatever you're doing, do it with love. It's a great time to be a subscriber to Chad's Media. Listen.
Are you a news reporter?
Listen. We got a lot of basketball coverage coming up. Got a lot of softball coverage coming up. So stay tuned right here. Do not hit that unsubscribe button, no matter what. So stay subscribed, get the alerts. We love you guys so much. Back to you in the studio, Tyler.
Thank you, Corey. That was awesome. Love the new way we're doing the post-game interviews and everything. Grayson, I think Corey's set it all for us. I don't think there's anything else we can say.
I think that's a perfect way to end the stream. What better way to end the stream than Corey message from Corey Hankins?
Absolutely agreed. Like Corey said, we will be back soon. I believe our next game is January 6th.
Yes.
So y'all stay tuned, and we're going to be at it, like he said, every pretty much Tuesday and Friday from there. So again, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us tonight.